Hello everyone, hope everybody's doing great today, and today we're talking about Under the Queen's Umbrella. Did I get that right? Yes, I did. Under the Queen's Umbrella. Appreciate those who've been watching this. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you find it interesting. And hey, if you got some comments, please leave them below. Interested in see what your guys' take is of those of you who've been watching this series as I have. Anyways, Under the Queen's Umbrella. What a great weekend. They've been showing us on Saturdays and Sundays. The new episodes have been released on Saturdays and Sundays, and this past weekend was great for this show. Really enjoyed it a lot. If you've seen my videos in the past, I've always talked about, one thing I was bringing up was, what was the relationship between our queen and the king? You know, is there any affection there? Does he like her? And this past weekend, I think it's very clear that I think there is some love in there, but there's definitely some respect that he has for the queen. As we saw her, I'm going to put this over here, as we saw her stand up to the counselors like a boss. I mean, she really put them in his place. And what was great about that scene was he was about to do the same thing. They were trying to get him to dispose the crown prince, and he wasn't having any of it. And he was about to do the same thing. And his mother came and started to talk to him, trying to persuade him not to do it. And she was about to succeed. And right at that time, we hear the queen shows up, and she just starts dressing down these counselors, putting them in their place. And right before that scene, though, she was kind of in like house arrest. And so she really technically broke the house arrest that the king put her into. And then one of the counselors were trying to tell her that, but then the king came out and said, hey, I released her, even though he didn't really release her, but, you know, he said he did. And he backed her up, had her back, and they both together were able to put down the counselors who were trying to dispose of the crown prince. They were stood together firm. Unfortunately, like I predicted, and I guess everybody, if you've been watching the show, you knew this was where this was going. This is a spoiler video, so if you're looking for like a straight review, I wouldn't do this. I'll give a straight review after the whole season's been released. Just right now, these videos talk about things I like, what I don't like, where I think the show is going. Anyways, we see that the crown prince died, and like all her effort to keep him alive and to keep him in as the crown prince goes to waste. And we do kind of have like a touchable moment with the queen and the king as in the following episode of Sunday, as she's mourning for the crown prince's death. He checks up on her every night, though he never goes inside. He makes sure that he goes there and that she's okay. And she knows this, and she thanks him for it, and she also tells him to take care of his own health. The show did have me kind of worried in the past, because I didn't know if the queen, she comes off as like a hard person, like she's very firm and she's not going back down from people. But really see in the past episodes if she's really like political minded and knew how to maneuver people and stuff. And these past two episodes, we just show her like she does have her own little network of spies, and she does know how to get her point of view to the public, kind of thing, to the people in power and such, especially to the king. I do believe that the king knows that she is fully behind him, which is very important. I think moving forward. However, I think she does need to start trying to get some of these counselors on her side. She does have like one guy I think kind of always speaks up for her. I'm not really sure what his name is, but she needs to be able to start trying to get these people more on her side a little bit more. I don't know. We see that the other concubines, even the Queen Dowager, are moving and getting close to the counselors. For some reason, she kind of distanced herself. So I guess she's really taking the role of the queen serious. Like, the women aren't supposed to have anything to do with the politics side or anything like that. So That's maybe why she hasn't really gotten close to any of these counselors, like the first concubine. I'm gonna call her first concubine, and then the Queen Dowager. She really used her influence on these counselors to get her way. Back when her son was just a normal prince, she used that connection with them to get him to be the crown prince and eventually the king. We see the maid who is clumsily trying to get her son as the next crown prince. Prince, I'm gonna ruin his name. Prince Boehm or something. I like that guy. I like that prince. He's a cool guy. Seems like he has good morals. He's upright, and but it was kind of heartbreaking when he had to tell his mom, who was just a maid, that he has no chance to become the crown prince because of her background, because she doesn't come from an influential family and he has no backers. I mean, because she really loves her son and she wants the best for him, I feel. And I guess she is a little power hungry a little bit, because she wants him to be the crown prince. She's trying all these things, but she's not very political smart. She's trying to get advice from other outsiders who I think are going to be using her. They definitely used her when she inadvertently let the whole palace know that the medicine that was being given to the crown prince came from the outside. She was trying to make a deal with one of the counselors, to get him to back her son. Little did she know that counselor is actually working in with the Queen Dowager side, and how the Queen Dowager wants the first concubine to be the new queen. So that kind of got out. So we'll see where that goes from there. I got a bad feeling about her and her son, though. I think they're going to lose, and if you lose, sometimes that can mean your life. We'll see where it goes. I was going to see a possibility of him, the Prince Boehm or whatever his name is. I can actually kind of see him maybe becoming the crown prince at the end of this. I don't think he will, but I give that shot of a possibility like 2%. If not, he'll definitely be like a good friend or advisor to the crown prince, which I think in the end we'll see the second oldest son will be the crown prince at the end of the show. That's how I'm going. That's where I'm going with that. The son of the crown prince who died, I think he has like a half and half shot. We see them how they're already trying to poison him, which brought out like the grandma bear. And the queen, she wasn't very happy at that at the end. And according to the previews, she's gonna go raise some hell, tossing tables and such in the next episode. So I'm looking forward to that. I do kind of like how they had like that family moment with her grandchildren, and with her daughter-in-law. How she took her daughter-in-law and her grandchildren into her quarters to protect them. I like that scene a lot. And I like how she was strong. She stood up to those, talking about the queen here, she stood up to those who were trying to frame her. Well, yeah. It's a really framing, because she really did get medicine from the outside, but try to blame the death on the crown prince on her. She stood up to them very well. And I liked how she was strong. She didn't back down. Until it was the Queen Dowager. She's very scared of the Queen Dowager. I think there's something in that past that make her be afraid. I mean, of course, Queen Dowager really knows her secrets. So that might be why she was scared. But even though, with other people though, when they try to back her in the corner, she doesn't back down. But every time with the Queen Dowager, she backs down. So I think there's something more maybe happened in the past. And I don't know, did we get if you've seen the episodes before, maybe you can answer this question for me. Did we see a glimpse of the Queen and the Queen Dowager when they were younger? And did the Queen go up to the Queen that got disposed and called her mom or Queen or something? And the Queen Dowager, did she take offense of that? Because it was very brief, and I wasn't sure if that was a girl or if that was her son going up to the other queen. So maybe you could, if you know what I'm talking about, maybe you can explain that to me. Maybe I have to just watch that scene again just to see what I'm going. But I think the Queen Dowager is definitely jealous of the Queen, her son, because her son listens to the Queen more than the Queen Dowager. And the reason he does is because what was great is that the King and the Queen got the same personality. Like they say, got the same motives and the same beliefs as such. I do like the King. I don't like how he got to be the king, but I do like his at this point in time, I do like his beliefs and his character. I think he has an upright moral character, and I like that about him. I didn't like how he treated her at the beginning of episode 5. You know, he put her on house arrest and locked her down and wouldn't let her see her son. I didn't like that part, but I do like the King, and I do like how the King and the Queen, they're like, they got, like I said, they got the same beliefs, the same morals, and they how they want to do things are the same, which is important in your marriage and especially in this political battle that they're in. So I do like that. I hope their relationship keeps getting stronger throughout the series, and that they don't turn on each other eventually. I hope that they come closer together. I think that would be great. We haven't really touched too much on these 2 episodes. Didn't really touch too much on the sons. They basically focused on the Queen and what's going on there, of her trying to hide that the medicine came from outside and stuff like that. So we didn't really get to see too much of like the second son. I mean, there's a little bit of him in this one. We'll see if it comes up more in the later episodes. We did see the daughter of the Ministry of War. She seems to have some kind of terminal disease, so we'll see how that plays out in this show. Still think she's going to be hooking up with him, and maybe that will turn the Minister of War over to the Queen's side, especially if his daughter could be Queen. Though I think he's been promised that his daughter would be the next Queen, so we'll see from the evil side. So we'll see what's going on there. Hey, thank you for watching this. If you're here at 12.5 minutes, hey, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Talk about shows like this and other stuff. Maybe we'll talk about something you haven't seen before and you might be interested in the future. Who knows? But thank you for staying around for 13 minutes. Deeply appreciate it. Hope you all have a great day. And until the next video, adios. Bye.